we talk about Jack for a minute, Dave, and then because when I was watching him in the World Juniors, like he was unbelievable. Just like his movement. And one of the things like you mentioned to me, I think a long time ago was like he just works hard. Like, do you think because I have I've seen some goaltenders in minor hockey where they don't take practice seriously. They're just kind of there. I'm always telling the goalies to like focus on those second pucks, focus on the third ones, move to the rebounds, like play it like it is as a game. So how important do you think it is for like minor hockey goalies to be present and to work hard in practice?
Yeah, I think it's very important.
Yeah.
Jack's a special kid though, right? And that's why he's drafted in the NHL and, hopefully he has a long NHL career. The biggest thing I think with Jack is he absolutely loves to play in net. So for him, it's not work, it's fun. It's he enjoys being there. He wants the pressure. He wants the big games. He wants the spotlight. So with Jack, the one thing I would say is he always had fun at our lessons. He always came in with a smile. He worked so hard. I didn't have to force him to work. Yeah, I would undercover push him. I would cover, give him, reps where he's getting up and down and really bagging him. But for him, it wasn't work. It was fun. And this is what I need to do to get to the next level. I'm going to do it. And every time he went on the ice, he loved being on the ice and he loved stopping guys. I train a lot of goalies, thousands and thousands. And sometimes I feel like, I don't know if they love it. And if you don't love it, then it's hard to be the best you can be. Because at the end of the day, it's only a game. And if you love the game and you have fun playing the game, I believe you're going to be the best you can be. And yeah, it does take a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, which he did all that, right? He put in the sacrifice, in the summertime now, and I'm talking with his Nashville goalie coaches, talking with the Michigan he's working at his game all the time. So, there's not a day that goes by that he's not doing anything with his game. But again, it's not work, right? So, in the summertime, he is on the ice 4 or 5 times a week with me. He's doing other skates. He's also playing golf. He's also being a kid as well, too. He's in the gym every single day. He's doing yoga. He's doing breathing. He's doing everything now to get to that level. But again, he doesn't, it's just, he's meant to do it. It's in his blood and he loves doing it. So it's not work. So again, like you said, Vinny, like anytime you go on the ice, I think you got to treat practice like a game. You got to work. You got to give that second effort, because if you don't do it in practice, how are you supposed to translate that to a game?
Right.
In practice, realistically, practice is where you get better. That's where you develop. In a practice, you might get 200 shots in a game. In minor hockey, you might get 20. You know what I mean? So you're definitely getting better in those reps. So I definitely think, you got to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, it's going to be hard to have that success.
If you enjoyed the conversation, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with your friends. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next episode.